Hey guys, 29 Marine here with the Marine Corps knowledge. This week, going to be covering obviously the officer rank structure for the United States Marine Corps. Um, it's pretty simple. It's very similar to other branches, um, but again, I'm just going to focus on the Marine Corps side of things because that is what you want to know about. So, to start, you have warrant officers, which they're between enlisted and full-on commissioned officers here. Um, these guys are technical experts in their field. They're quite knowledgeable about whatever it is, their job is. So the easiest way to initially to memorize officer ranks is if it's gold. Like, see, these are gold. Second lieutenant's gold, major's gold. That means that they're lower rank than the silver counterpart. So the insignias are the exact same. These two are the exact same as these two, but these two are gold. So, quick, easy way to kind of remember that. So the first one is just the red, gold, red, and it's warrant officer, which is just a W1. Next one is as you can see, red, gold, red, gold, red. So it's just kind of alternating, and that's Chief Warrant Officer 2, CWO 2. You just got to make sure you remember the difference. So the very first one's just a warrant officer, second one's a chief warrant officer, and you tack on the 2 at the end. Chief Warrant Officer 3 is the same looking insignia as right here, but it's silver. Chief Warrant Officer 4 is the same as Chief Warrant Officer 2, but it's silver. And then Chief Warrant Officer 5 is this right here. It's got the red strip in the middle with the silver around it. And these guys, if they're really, really good at what they do, they can become gunners. They're still Chief Warrant Officer 5s, but they have this on one side of their collar and then an exploding bomb or bursting bomb on the other side. And that signifies them as gunners. And those guys, I think there's only like 8 allowed in the Marine Corps at any one time. And these guys are freaking smart as balls. They know everything about everything. It's pretty crazy. We met one of them before we deployed to Iraq, and this guy knew anything about infantry weapons, infantry tactics. It was amazing, the amount of stuff he knew. So that's Chief Warrant Officer 5. And then from there, you bump up, and this is where like the regular officers that you think of begin. And it starts with Second Lieutenant, which is no 1, and it's Butter Bar is the nickname for it. Obviously, don't call Second Lieutenant Butter Bar. He probably won't be too happy about that, but that's kind of a nickname. These guys are the boots of the boots. Just think of a private, but a private who's in charge of a whole platoon. These guys, they're generally, hard chargers. They're good. I mean, they're obviously smart guys and gals, but they just have no experience. So it's very obvious, that they're new lieutenants. When you move one up from there is First Lieutenant, and they're an O2, and it's the same looking insignia as no 1, but it's silver. These guys, so Second Lieutenants generally are platoon commanders. First Lieutenants are generally company executive officers. Captains, which is the next one, are generally the COs of companies or batteries, and they're O3. From there, you get kind of an in-between rank, which is a major, which is O4, which is an oak leaf, a gold oak leaf. These guys can obviously be in charge of companies, but they work more kind of at the battalion level, and they do paperwork. They head up the different S divisions there. So S2, S3, S4, any of that sort of stuff. So they're kind of in between ranks. You really don't see them too often unless you directly work in the battalion office. Lieutenant colonels, these guys are battalion commanders usually. It's same looking rank as the major, but it's silver, and they're O5s. From there, you bump up to, and they call these light colonels, by the way. Lieutenant colonels, they call them light. Again, you're going to call them sir for all these. As enlisted, you generally never use their rank unless you're trying to get their attention. Hey, Lieutenant so-and-so, or Captain so-and-so, can I talk to you for a second, sir? Something like that. But you're never going to go up and be like, Captain. You just say sir. So after lieutenant colonel, you get bumped up to 06, which is colonel or full bird. These guys are in charge at the regimental level. So they'll be in charge of like RCT 7 or basically any regiment in the Marine Corps. And then from there, if you've done everything correct in your career, you can get promoted to brigadier general. Now the 4 generals are pretty easy. Obviously, it's just 1 star, 2, 3, and then 4. Brigadier general obviously is 07, as you can see here. Now, for some reason, I had an issue learning the order. Like, obviously, I could count, so I know it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, but I would get the names mixed up in them. And my drill instructor gave us a little memory tool, or whatever you want to call it, to remember these. And he made a little, I don't know if it's an acronym, I don't know what the right word would be for it, but you just tell yourself, be my little general. Now, if I can use my sweet. So, that's supposed to be an L, bear with me. That's an L, I swear. And then G. So B, out of B is for brigadier. So boom, B for brigadier, makes sense, right? My is for major, so for major general. The L obviously goes for lieutenant general, and then G is just straight up for general. And that's what I use. I know a lot of my buddies, that's what they used. But whatever works for you. I mean, if there's something else that just kind of sticks out in your mind, go with it, because it doesn't matter if it seems weird. If it works and it helps your membership, then go with it. But yeah, so you get major general at 08, lieutenant general is 09, and then a full-on 4-star general is 10. And yeah, I mean, the commandant's a 4-star general, but he's technically considered higher up the totem pole than other 4-star Marine generals, just because his billet places him as the highest, technically the highest commissioned Marine in the Marine Corps. Kind of like the Sergeant Major in the Marine Corps, kind of the same thing. But yeah, that's the officer rank structure for the Marine Corps. If you guys have any questions, as always, hit me up. I'm here. Hit me on Twitter, Facebook, through YouTube, whatever works best for you. And I will see you guys next time. Super 5.